Alright, I'm here to talk to you about the risks of smoking and why you should quit. So let's look at Smoking and Your Health, A Reason to Quit by Mason Bernard. Smoking causes stress in three major areas of your life. The first one, and the biggest one, your health. It causes a multitude of health problems. It also puts strain on your social life and your personal relationships because it causes your clothes to stink. You have to step outside if you want to go smoke. I'm in a rental car right now. It has a no smoking sticker in there, but someone clearly smoked in there and it smells terrible. You can never cover that smell up. Also, it puts a huge stress on your wallet. Smoking causes, on average, around $2,000 a year. I got the exact math on the PowerPoint. In smoking costs for you. So, let's start with an inspirational quote. If you don't stop smoking, it'll kill you, by Mason Bernard, a non-smoker. So, smoking is the leading cause of preventable death and disease in the United States. That's over 480,000 lives it affects each year with smoking. This is not the number one cause of death, it's just deaths related to smoking problems. Let's look at a smoking fact. More than 10 times as many U.S. citizens have died prematurely from cigarette smoking than have died in all the wars fought by the United States. Back to our number of 480,000, that's about 1 in every 5 deaths is related to smoking. That's a pretty high percentage. Smoking causes more deaths each year than the following diseases: HIV, illegal drug use, alcohol use, MVCs, or motor vehicle accidents, and firearm-related incidents. Smoking causes more deaths than all of those combined. It causes 90% or 9 out of 10 of all lung cancer deaths, and more women die from lung cancer each year than from breast cancer from smoking. Smoking causes about 80% or 8 out of 10 of all deaths from chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, which is a respiratory disease that is acquired from smoking. Cigarette smoking increases the risk for death from all causes in men and women. Smoking is an equal opportunity killer. It gets everybody, no matter your race, your gender, your age. It's an equal opportunity. It gets y'all. So it covers everything. It increases all the health problems. The risk of dying from cigarette smoking has increased over the past 50 years in the United States because smoking is now more accessible. Cigarettes are easier to obtain, and I believe they are a little cheaper than they were back in the day. So let's talk about, I've got a list of cancers that are mostly caused by smoking. Trachea cancer, bronchitis, bronchial cancer, lung cancer, esophageal cancer, stomach cancer, liver, bladder, colorectal, and cervical cancer. All can be caused by smoking. Diseases related to smoking are cardiovascular disease, aortic aneurysms, abdominal aortic aneurysms, asthma, diabetes, erectile dysfunction, fertility problems in men and women, and an overall decline in your health. It causes hypertension, a risk of stroke, multiple things. So let's look at it as far as cardiovascular disease goes. That's the biggest risk because you're at a greater risk for diseases that affect the heart and blood vessels because smoking actually thickens your blood and increases you or gives you a higher risk of clots. Those are some poor circulating veins caused by damage from smoking to your cardiovascular system. It's called varicose veins, and it's a backup of blood in the veins causing them to bulge. Also, I don't have a picture of this, but it also causes edema, and poor circulation leads to poor skin, which can cause ulcers, wounds that won't heal. You can die of infection from your smoking, from your cardiovascular disease. So it all comes back to smoking. Did you know that cigarette smoke contains more than 7,000 chemicals, and at least 69 of them are known to cause cancer. This is what's in them. We've got lighter fluid, battery acid, candle wax, barbecue lighter fluid, industrial solvents, insecticide, toilet cleaner, tar, poison, carbon monoxide, rocket fuel, sewer gas, and vinegar. Why would you want to voluntarily inject that into your body? You inhale all those chemicals when you smoke a cigarette. Not to mention it probably tastes disgusting. I've never smoked, so I don't know. But it probably would taste disgusting. That's a lot of nasty stuff up there. Smoking is the #1 cause of respiratory problems. It can cause lung disease by damaging the airways and the small air sacs, which are called alveoli, in your lungs. It includes things like COPD, emphysema, chronic bronchitis, where you have an excess of mucus buildup in your lungs. It causes most of lung cancer, not all of it, but the majority of it is caused by smoking. It causes asthma, and tobacco smoke is a huge aggravating factor for people with asthma. So if you have kids with asthma and you smoke, even the scent on your clothes can trigger an attack. And smokers are 12 to 13 times more likely to die from COPD than non-smokers. And you die from not being able to catch your breath, and that's probably an awful feeling, because you've destroyed the sacs that hold air in your lungs to get air into your bloodstream. That's a smoker lung versus a normal lung. You don't want this. That's nasty. Did you know if nobody smoked, 1 of every 3 cancer deaths in the United States wouldn't happen? That's an impressive stat right there. So it causes a huge strain on your social life and your close relationships. It causes things like, if your wife doesn't smoke and you smoke, you have to go outside every time you want to smoke, and it could be cold outside, and why would you want to do that? That's an inconvenient to you, inconvenient to her. So, mind if I smoke? You care if I die? You can kill them with your smoke. The biggest problem with smoke is secondhand smoke. So secondhand smoke fact, since 1964, approximately 2,500,000 non-smokers have died from health problems caused by exposure to secondhand smoke. You think smoke can't move around in your house? Well, this says it can. You start here, and it can go to all floors. It uses stairways, air ducts, and walls to get around. Smoke moves everywhere, and it smells really bad. Another quote, "I hate smoke" by Debbie Heidegger. She's also a non-smoker. Another secondhand smoke fact, it's estimated that secondhand smoke caused nearly 34,000 heart disease deaths each year during 2005 to 2009 among adult non-smokers in the United States. So even though you're not directly inhaling the smoke, you can get all the same health problems that a smoker can get. Even there's no limit, there's no safe limit of how much secondhand smoke. Even the smallest puff can cause problems. So being around people that smoke is damaging to your health as well. So if it's your close friends and family, they should try to quit, or you should try to convince them to quit. Secondhand smoke exposure causes more than 7,300 lung cancer deaths each year from 2005 to 2009 among adult non-smokers in the United States. Also, smoking is very expensive. The average adult smoker spends around $7,000 per year on smoking-related expenses. Smoking-related expenses are related to healthcare costs. You lose productivity with work because you get sick and you're unable to work. It causes your employers to have raised healthcare costs, which gets passed back to you. So, the average pack, about $6.29. That's $108.70 a month. And over a 12-month period, that's $22.64 a year that you spend on smoking. That's a good amount of money for something that you voluntarily start and you could quit. But don't worry, quitting is easy, and you should try to do it. There's a huge movement called the Truth Initiative. They're trying to inspire tobacco-free lives. You've seen the commercials online. Now most insurances provide smoking cessation for free to their subscribers. They have drugs that help you quit smoking. I had the name of it on my head, but I completely forgot. There's multiple programs available to help people quit smoking, as far as counseling, support groups, and stuff like that. The end.